Mabuhay and welcome to the Ironman 70.3 Puerto Princesa. This is your athlete's race briefing. Athletes are required to read the rules and schedule of the race. You may go online at www.ironman.com/im703-Puerto-Princesa or download and read the Athlete Information Guide. Athlete check-in schedule, November 9, Thursday at 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. November 10, Friday at 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. And on November 11, Saturday at 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Bike mechanics are available during the athlete check-in. Race day is on Sunday, November 12 and will start at 6:25 a.m. Transition will be open from 4:30 a.m. Awards presentation is on Sunday, November 12 at 4 p.m. at the post-race area, Ramon Mitra Jr. Sports Complex. This will be followed by the 2024 Ironman 70.3 World Championship roll-down ceremony. Expected weather is sunny, overcast skies, calm winds north to east. Temperature low, 30 to 31 degrees Celsius. Temperature high, 32 to 33 degrees Celsius. Sunrise is at 5:57 a.m., while water temperature is 29 degrees Celsius and will be a non-wetsuit swim. Expected water condition is calm. Make sure to check the items included in your race kit. These are the following: race bib, swim cap, gear bags, street gear bag, bike, helmet, and gear bag stickers. Race number tattoo, wristband. Your wristband is your form of identification and access in key race areas. Please make sure that you always wear your wristband. Bike check-in is on Saturday, November 11 from 10:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Make sure to queue based on the last number of your race number. Please ensure your stickers are on your bike and gear bags before entering transition. Below is the schedule. 10:30 a.m. to 12 noon, athlete numbers ending in 1 and 2. 12 noon to 1:30 p.m., athlete numbers ending in 3 and 4. 1:30 p.m. to 3 p.m., athlete numbers ending in 5 and 6. 3 p.m. to 4:30 p.m., athlete numbers ending in 7 and 8. 4:30 p.m. to 6 p.m., athlete numbers ending in 9 and 0. Only your bike and run gear bags are allowed to check in on Saturday, November 11. Bike check-in at Transition 1, Puerto Princesa City Baywalk Park, while run gear bag drop-off is located at Transition 2, Ramon Mitra Jr. Sports Complex, and will follow the same schedule as the bike check-in. Helmet check, bike gear, and street gear bags drop will be done on race morning, November 12. There will be no bike check-in on race morning. Bike checkout will start from 12 noon to 5 p.m. Shuttle schedule for participants. November 11, Saturday at 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Route, Princesa Garden to Transition 1 to Transition 2 and back. November 12, Sunday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Route, Puerto Princesa City Baywalk Park to Ramon Mitra Jr. Sports Complex. Please take note that bikes are not allowed on these shuttles. You may claim your timing chip when you check in your bike just before you exit Transition 1. Make sure you don't skip this step. On race day, make sure to wear your timing chip on the left ankle. If you lose your timing chip during the race, please inform the staff at transition or at the swim start so that our timing team can replace your chip. To those participants who suddenly won't be able to race or decided not to race on Sunday, you must return your timing chip at the race information booth located at the post-race area, Ramon Mitra Jr. Sports Complex. Or you may hand it over to our timing team or to our race officials at the transition area. Transition opens on race morning, November 12 at 4:30 a.m. and will close at 6 a.m. Please make sure you bring all the items you need for the race. These are timing chip, swim cap, helmet, bike shoes, bike pump. Make sure your bike pump is labeled with a sticker included in your kit. Bike pump drop-off is conveniently located beside the street gear drop-off tent at the transition entrance before you head out to the swim corral. Please don't leave the pump at your bike area. During the bike checkout, you may collect your bike pump as you exit the transition area. Bike gear bag, street gear bag, race bib and safety pins or race belt, nutrition, hydration, cap and sunglasses. For relay teams, all relay members must be present and together during the athlete check-in to pick up their assigned race packets. Relay members cannot pick up race packets for their teammates and will not be allowed to check in if a relay team member is missing. All relay members must have a photo ID. At check-in, each team member will be required to sign their own individual waivers. No waiver, no race. A relay team will be assigned one bib number. Please note the team differences. Race bib number, worn by the runner. Athlete wristband. Each team member will receive their own wristband. Street gear bag. Each team member will receive their own bag. Timing chips will be picked up at the bike check-in. There will only be one timing chip per team. Relay teams need to exchange their timing chip at the relay tent in transition. Bike mechanics will be located at the bike mechanics tent inside transition on race morning. Please make sure to go to them if you need their services. Only basic services will be available. Remember to follow the prescribed course. It is the athlete's responsibility to know the course. Athletes must cover the prescribed course in its entirety. Failure to do so will result in disqualification. If an athlete must exit the course, he or she shall re-enter the course at the same point of departure before continuing. Your safety is our primary concern. The medical team will be staffing the medical facilities at the expo area during the athlete check-in and at the finish line on race day. Medical resources will also be available while you are on the course and will be located at the aid stations. If you are not feeling well on race morning, we strongly advise you not to start the event. If you decide not to start the event, you must inform a race official so we can officially withdraw you from the event. If you start to feel unwell at any point of the day, we urge you to seek help rather than continue. Do not be afraid to ask for help. You will not be disqualified for receiving a medical evaluation. Swim. The single loop 1.9 counterclockwise swim starts at the Puerto Princesa Baywalk Park. Participants will swim out for 700 meters, then make a left for 300 meters, then make another left for the last 900 meters, exiting Puerto Princesa Baywalk Park. There will be no practice swim and no swim warm-up. The timing mat is located under the start arch. Your time will start the moment you cross the timing mat. Participants will be released by rolling start, 3 participants per 5 seconds. Swim start is at 6:25 a.m. Here are the following swim zones. Swim Zone 1, 30 minutes and below, neon blue swim cap. Swim Zone 2, 31 to 35 minutes, pink swim cap. Swim Zone 3, 36 to 40 minutes, purple swim cap. Swim Zone 4, 41 to 45 minutes, yellow swim cap. Swim Zone 5, 46 minutes and above, neon green swim cap. For first-time participants or those who might need special attention during the swim, please make sure you wear a white swim cap. Please ask your corral marshal for a white swim cap. This is on a first-come, first-served basis. Swimwear must not cover the neck, go past the elbow, or extend past the knees. Sleeves may be worn but cannot extend past the elbow. Swimwear may contain a zipper. A race kit may be worn underneath the swimwear if it does not exceed past the elbow or below the knee. Just a quick reminder, holding on to the resting rafts is allowed as long as no forward progress is made. Anchored resting rafts will be strategically located at the swim course. Lane lines will be available for your safety. Please refrain from holding on to the lines or using the lines to propel yourself. Aid station is available at the swim exit. Swim cutoff time is 70 minutes after the last athlete crosses the start line at the rolling start. Bike. The 3-loop 90-kilometer bike course will take participants into scenic views of the southern part of Puerto Princesa City to the Iwahig Bridge. The bike course starts at the Puerto Princesa Baywalk Park and heads toward Malvar Road. Going north, participants will turn left at Socrates Road. Then will make a left to Abanico Road. They will then exit at Puerto Princesa South Road, heading south to the Iwahig Bridge. Nearing the Iwahig Bridge, participants will make their first turnaround at kilometer 19. They will follow the same road to reach the second turnaround at Raffles Street, just before Ramon Mitra Jr. Sports Complex at kilometer 33, where you will start your next lap. Participants will head back to the Iwahig Bridge for the third turnaround at kilometer 47, then toward the fourth turnaround before reaching the Ramon Mitra Jr. Sports Complex at kilometer 61. Participants will bike their way to complete the final loop towards the fifth turnaround at kilometer 75 and head for the Ramon Mitra Jr. Sports Complex to finish the bike course and enter Transition 2. Bike mechanics are available at turnaround 1 and 2. This is on a first-come, first-served basis. Expect wait times. Please ask a marshal if you need assistance. There are 2 aid stations within the bike course with 5 hits during the bike course. These are located at both turnaround points at the following kilometer markers. Bike aid stations 1, 3, 5, kilometer 19, kilometer 47, and kilometer 75. Bike aid station 2 and 4, kilometer 33 at kilometer 61. The following are available at the aid stations: light water in sports bottles, Gatorade in bike bottles, and portable toilets. Goo Energy Gels are available at turnaround 2 near transition. Please slow down and stay on the right when approaching the aid station. To those who will not collect from the aid station, please keep left. There are designated trash zones within the bike aid stations. Please make sure you dispose at these areas only. Please do not litter. Follow race marshals and directional signs for guidance and safety on the course. Bike gear checkout schedule, November 12, Sunday at 12 noon to 5 p.m. All unclaimed bikes will be left at transition. Organizers will not be liable for any unclaimed bikes. The IRONMAN 70.3 Puerto Princesa is a non-drafting race. Strict and knowledgeable bike marshals will penalize you for drafting. So make sure you follow the instructions if you are told to stop by a bike marshal. Please take note of the IRONMAN drafting rules. Maintain a distance of 12 meters. Riders must complete a pass within 25 seconds and should pass on the left side. It is the rider's responsibility to drop back the 12 meters out of the draft zone of the athlete in front of you and avoid a penalty. Riders passing on the right side will receive an illegal pass penalty. The drafting penalty is 5 minutes for each penalty. The penalty tent is located 150 meters before transition 2. If you do receive a penalty from the race referees or race officials, they will show you a blue, yellow, and red card. The official will tell you to stop at the penalty tent, located 150 meters before the entrance of the Ramon Mitra Jr. Sports Complex, and will note your race number and other information. These are the official penalty cards. Blue is for drafting and intentional littering. The penalty is 5 minutes at the penalty tent. Yellow card is for blocking. The penalty is 30 seconds. 3 penalties will result in a red card, which means disqualification from the race. Please do not argue with the race officials, but do acknowledge the card. If you do not report at the penalty tent to serve your penalty, you will be disqualified. Bike cutoff time is 5 hours and 30 minutes after the last rolling start release. Please take note of the intermediate bike cutoff times based on the last swimmer entering the water. Turnaround 4, kilometer 1 at 11 a.m. Turnaround 5, kilometer 77 at 11:40 a.m. Kilometer 90, bike dismount at 12:20 p.m. Run. The 2-loop 21.1 kilometer run course will take participants around the city center. The run starts at the Ramon Mitra Jr. Sports Complex, heading south using the Puerto Princesa South Road. They will turn right at Abanico Road and make a right at Socrates Road. Participants will turn right at Malvar Road and head towards the first turnaround before San Juan Street at kilometer 5.5. Participants will head back north to the Ramon Mitra Sports Complex for the second turnaround at kilometer 10.5. They will follow the same course and head south for the final turnaround at kilometer 15.5. Participants will run back to the Ramon Mitra Jr. Sports Complex and enter the oval track for the finish line. You will be given lap bands at the following points. Turnaround 1, red. Turnaround 3, blue. There are 8 aid stations within the run course. Run aid station 1, kilometer 1.5, kilometer 11.5. Run aid station 2, kilometer 3, kilometer 13. Run aid station 3, kilometer 4.6, kilometer 14.5. Run aid station 4, kilometer 5.5, kilometer 15.5. Run aid station 5, kilometer 6.5, kilometer 16.5. Run aid station 6, kilometer 8, kilometer 18. Run aid station 7, kilometer 9.5, kilometer 19.5. Run aid station 8, kilometer 10.5, kilometer 20.5. The following are available at the aid stations: water, Gatorade, bananas, and splash zones. Goo gels are only available at Run Aid Station 4, the far turnaround. There are designated trash zones within the Run Aid stations. Please make sure you dispose at these areas only. Please do not litter. Please follow race marshals and directional signs for guidance and safety on the course. Run cutoff is 8 hours and 30 minutes from the last athlete entering the water, with expected course cutoff at 3:20 p.m. Please take note of the intermediate run cutoff times. Turnaround 2, kilometer 10 at 2 p.m. Turnaround 3, kilometer 15.5 at 2:40 p.m. To those athletes that do not complete the course within the designated course cutoff time will fall into one of the 2 classifications in the race results: did not finish or DNF. Athletes who miss a swim course or bike course cutoff time or an intermediate bike or run course cutoff time will not be allowed to continue. Not classified, or NC. Athletes who cross the finish line before the run course is closed but end up with a total race time over the maximum allowed time to complete the entire course. Finishing an Ironman 70.3 race is your ultimate goal. We at Ironman would like you to have the best experience at the finish line, so make sure to smile, dance, celebrate, and ring that bell when you PR. Do keep in mind that you're the only one allowed to cross the finish line. No family, no friends, no coaches will be allowed to cross the finish line with you. For relay teams, you may cross the finish line all together as a team. Just go to the relay meetup tent along the finish chute area. Awards presentation is on Sunday, November 12, 4 p.m. at the post-race area, Ramon Mitra Jr. Sports Complex, for the top 3 athletes in each age group. This will be followed by the 2024 Ironman 70.3 World Championships roll-down ceremonies. There is a total of 40 age group slots available, plus an additional 15 slots for women to the 2024 VinFast Ironman 70.3 World Championships on the 14th to 15th December 2024 in Taupo, New Zealand. The total price is $780, inclusive of taxes and fees must be paid at the time. The Ironman Tracker app provides real-time athlete tracking. Download the app on your phone to track athletes' times, find them on the interactive map, and share race day updates on social media. Sportograph is our official partner for high-quality photography in this race. They will proudly provide you with their photo flat to relive the experience of your Ironman 70.3 Puerto Princesa. Smile and celebrate your achievement. Visit www.sportograph.com. This has been your Ironman 70.3 Puerto Princesa race briefing. Good luck and see you at the finish line!